Hello, 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 everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I got something that I think y'all wanted to hear. Y'all want to hear. So come on in, share, share, share. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go right into this. So y'all come on in. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Whoever don't see it, I will post it on my Facebook page. So y'all come on in. Let's see. Give me a minute. How everybody doing? Okay, y'all. I want y'all to listen real close. Okay, here we go. Well, why did they call me? Well, I have credentials for the news. I have news credentials, and they inboxed me this morning and asked me to come. Wow, I have news credentials, and I have press credentials. We are out here, and they called me. So that's why we're here waiting. I'm not sure who you guys spoke to the public information officer. They emailed me. They, oh my God! If this ain't discrimination, yo, are we going on road loud? Yeah, we live right now. This right here. Like this is about Cody, wow. And this is the reason why there's no transparency here in Hampton. So we came here for the press conference, right? Supposed to be doing whatever, and they try to make it seem like we the problem, and actually they the problem. Like this is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks in one day. We've been out here trying to make sure that we have transparency, and now they trying to lock out Rhoda. They're trying to lock out BLM 757. This is the bitch ass city of Hampton. My star person. Hope you don't get banned. But this is the reason why there is no transparency. We've been searching for Cody now 15 days. 15 days. They refuse. They block us out every time we go live. They block us out every time we ask for everything. But yet here we are once again at Hampton headquarters. They've been non-transparent, and they have a presser, and now they have it locked in. They talking about somebody's coming down to help us. Need credentials. I got my credentials right here. I have my press page right here. Did they ask you for your credentials? No, they didn't. This is my press page right here, guys. This is my press page right here. But let's finish right quick. This is right here. Black Lives Matter, you've been doing a wonderful job. Thank you. You was out there when the police gave up. I mean, 5 or 6 days after they confined baby Cody, they gave up, but you and your crew kept going. Y'all been going strong. 7 days past them. Right, 7 days past them. So today I was at home. I was not. I didn't even know it was a press conference. I was contacted by the public information officer to come here to the press conference and to join them here. He just spoke to me upstairs and said he'd be right down to get me. And they never came down to get me or Black Lives Matter or Wait Again Minute podcast. And guys, they left us down here in the lobby as they proceeded with the press conference. My question is, they live right now. They want to keep us away from what's going on My question is, why did he contact me and ask me to come here? Then, second of all, when he contacted me per my information, he took and told me that I could not live stream. He said you can come, but you cannot live stream.
Is this not live stream? That's the chief right now.
Yeah, that's live stream.
This is currently. This is right now. Live.
Why did they call me out here to disrespect me, waste my time, waste my gas, yell over the balcony, they'll be wrecked down, and they never came down to get me. And these people, Black Lives Matter, Wait Again Minute, and several other people was already here. I was personally invited here by the public information officer himself. Why didn't he respect my? This is the third time I've been discriminated against in the city of Hampton, Virginia. He called me by my name.
She said somebody coming to help us. The guy just said that he waited for credentials. He didn't ask for credentials. I ain't gonna say he credentials. Just don't ask for credentials. Like this is a 4-year-old missing boy.
Yes, these people been with the boy. They been out. They been.
I don't have much else to say. We got the Cody Alert petition that has over 5,000 signatures, and they're live now with over 4,000 viewers. We're not gonna say who because they use us for their news stories, so they can make sure they get their ad money when they go on. You know what I'm saying? Other people get their ad money on YouTube. Other people get their ad money on Facebook by going live. The Wavy TV 10, 13 News Now, WTPR News Channel 3, they get their money by putting the news out and getting paid for the ads. So once you put the news on, then if you increase your volume or your viewers, you're gonna be allotted more money for ads. So like, oh, y'all need to give us X amount of money because we're getting these views. They're getting these views off Baby Cody because they're coming out whenever they feel like it and filming a little this and here and there, but they're not giving y'all what's going on. What's going on is they've been out here, we've been out here trying to collaborate with the police. I'm gonna show y'all a text after the day. Fuck everything. I'm showing y'all the text from the chief where we tried to unify with him two weeks ago. He refused and ignored our text. Then we sat there and came out there for the search party. They turning people away from searching for Cody. How you turn people away from searching for a 4-year-old that's now been missing for 2 weeks and 1 day? How do you turn away people who are trying to volunteer their time to search for a 4-year-old? We're not talking about a teenager. We're not talking about an adult. We're talking about a 4-year-old missing child. And so you're like, oh, this is national. It's national. This is not national. When Ashanti Billy went missing, there were 12 cameras at every news conference. 10, 13, and 3 were 3 of them. All the rest, Fox, BET, Washington Post, party, any other newscast you can think of that's going to get it outside the 757 was present. This case, for him to be missing for 2 weeks and 1 day, they have not put the effort into making sure this happens. This is why when police involved shootings happen, we don't get national attention. This is why when 4-year-olds go missing, we don't get the national attention. This is why when you have a white girl missing, Gabby, rest her soul, this is not a beef against her. This is why the world knew there was a white girl missing for those 2 weeks. The reason why we don't know that this is going on here, the reason why North Carolina, DC, Richmond, Maryland, the states that directly connect to us, West Virginia, they don't know Cody is missing. You know what happened after the second week of Ashanti Billy missing? We found her dead in Charlotte, North Carolina, 300 miles from Norfolk Naval Base, where they initially put the Norfolk Naval Base on it, but they said, oh no, it's not our job to search. It's Virginia Beach's job to search. Virginia Beach said, oh no, it's not our job to search. It's Norfolk Police job to search. So you got Norfolk Naval, Norfolk Police, Virginia Beach Police, all saying it's everybody else's job to search. Nobody was searching for Ashanti Billy. So you know what happened? The community came together and searched for Ashanti Billy. They found her jacket. They found her car. They found her cell phone. They found the stuff in the dumpster truck. And then unfortunately, they found her dead in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that's how when they didn't want to search. Same exact reason.
Let me say this. Let me tell you this right here. So then they just said on Wait Again Minute say they just reported to Channel 10 News and them upstairs in the newsroom that they did not give him counsel when they supposed to. My question is to them: why the hell did y'all call me Excuse me. Why did y'all email me, inbox me this morning? I'm minding my own business. The public information officer from Hampton, Virginia Police Department contacted me himself, asked me and invited me to this press conference. When I got in the building, you acknowledged me. You acknowledge me, okay? You acknowledge me being here. You invited me. I got to come here because you invited me to come here. Then when you invited me here, it's on evidence where you said, Rhoda, you can come, but you can't live stream. But you got Channel 10 News live streaming. Why did you leave me downstairs and I have my paperwork to be upstairs with the rest of the news entity? This is the third time Hampton, Virginia has discriminated against me and also did not recognize me as a news entity. I am now formally letting you guys know I will be filing some type of discrimination charges against Hampton, Virginia Police Department and courts because I'm sick and tired of being discriminated against. This is not fair that they have Channel 10, 3, and 13 up there right now, and they formally invited me here, acknowledged that I was here, told me he'd be right down, and didn't come get me. He said, Rhoda, I'd be right down, and never came. Why did you invite me here? It's issues that's happening right now. In Norfolk, Virginia, I could have been there. No, I don't live in Hampton. I live in Virginia Beach. 3 cities over. Thank you. 3 fucking cities over. Why did you call me out here when Southside STEM Academy have 10 police cars out there right now that need my assistance? Why play with my time and disrespect me?
Y'all heard, and that is the problem where people got stuff to say about people got stuff to say about Rhoda. People got stuff to say about BLM 757. But y'all need to be addressing the same energy y'all had towards Rhoda whenever y'all trying to chastise her. The same energy y'all had towards BLM 757. Y'all trying to chastise us. Y'all need to take that directly to your city officials because we're not out here because we bored. We're not out here because we ain't got shit to do with our lives. We're out here because we care about the community.
What y'all think about it so far? It gets kind of emotionally on down into it. It get a little bit emotionally. She said this has been done to her, I think maybe twice or 3 times, she said. So I can see that she's very emotional with this, that they let 2 other newscasts upstairs and wouldn't let her up. They even called her there to be there. And the guy that called her and told her to attend, she called upstairs and he told her he would be down there to get her, and he never showed up. But they let other 2 newscasts up there. So we're gonna listen to a little bit more of this, and you guys subscribe to the channel, like this video, and tell me what you think about it. Let's go.
And we try to make sure the stuff that they refuse to cover, we cover. We don't hop on big cases because you know what? Big cases don't need us. We hop on the little cases that don't get no attention. That's why Matthew Russian is home. That's why Chance Turner is home.
Sharing the fact that this baby was missing. Channel 10 one gave a crap. Channel 3 one gave a crap. Channel 13 one gave a crap. They're only here because Black Lives Matter and all the other groups continue to look for these kids and not share what was going on. They get their information from us. What y'all got to understand is what they do to us, they are also doing to you. What they doing to us is, us mean black people, us mean small community, is blackmailing us and letting the white man get the story and let the black man wonder what happened. If y'all don't see what's going on, they invited me here. I didn't ask to be here. I have other things to do with my time. They contacted me to disrespect me and give me the wrong time to be here. Stop playing with me.
But you know what? I'm gonna let you go too. But you know what? The thing that gotta happen, they gotta come outside. Yeah. They gotta lead this press conference. And you know who's gonna be waiting for them? My black ass. You know who's gonna be waiting for them? Rhoda black ass. You know who's gonna wait for her black ass. So y'all can do what y'all need to do up here. Just know the streets talk. Just know we have more power than you because we have the power of the community. So y'all can come up here and put on your dog and pony show and act like, you know what I'm saying, y'all can shoo us to the side. but we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. Our ancestors, this is Black History Month. Our ancestors fought and died for us to be able to come in somebody's bitch ass police station, stand toe to toe with the cops, and tell them we're not scared of y'all. You can kill a revolutionary, but you cannot kill the revolution. This is Black History Month.
How as a black man go invite a sister out, a queen of their community, and get out here and fight every day to make sure we stay engaged with what's going on in our community. I expect this type of behavior for somebody with a KKK hood on. I don't expect this for my own people. I'm out here for our people. Why would you disrespect me? Why would you contact me? Why would you call me? Why don't you feel like I'm good enough to get our message out there? Why do you want the white man to share our stories that don't care about us? Why did you do this?
So we still got search parties going. We searched yesterday, Super Search Sunday. We had at least 50 people out there. We'll be searching on Tuesday again. We'll be searching on Thursday again. We'll be searching on Sunday again. We're encouraging everybody to search at least 100 yards within your own home. Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Newport News, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Suffolk, Gloucester, Yorktown, Newport News, Hampton, everywhere, no matter where you at. At the end of the day, we are here to find a 4-year-old. We're not here to play private eye who's who. We're not here to investigate the father. We're not here to investigate the family. We are literally only out here to find Cody. Outside of that, we don't care. We want to find Cody, a 4-year-old missing child. That needs to be everybody's focus. Like, this is not Love and Hip Hop. This ain't motherfucking Real Hollywood Housewives or whatever else you watch. This is a 4-year-old. So just know, Hampton is a hub for missing persons. So if you go missing in Hampton, just know law enforcement will wait 2.5 weeks. And if your child goes missing, they will not issue an Amber Alert. They will put themselves in control. They will block out the community from searching for your 4-year-old child, just like they had.
Let me tell you this. Hampton Police, Chief of Police is full of shit. Just because he is black don't make him right. He is full of shit. He is full of shit. He has ruined this case. They did not follow protocols. That's why they don't want us to know it. I told him from the beginning, did you follow protocol when his lawyer first came out? It's obvious that the Chief of Police need to step down from his duty. They need to snatch his badge off his chest because he fucked this case up. Now that man gonna walk free.
You guys, I just wanted to say this as well. The fact that we are being denied the right to go to this press conference when community journalism has been a part of every major incident of police brutality, of misuse of public funds, all sorts of issues. The community is usually the ones that break the case, but who did they invite? The official media outlets, when it has been the public who was out on Saturday who found this code that could have potentially been Cody's code. For them to deny people like Rhoda, people like BLM 757 for not having media credentials. I went to school for broadcast media. Community journalism is a thing. In Ferguson, Missouri in 2016, it was the boots on the ground community journalists who broke those cases, who kept them in the public's eye more than these official media outlets. So for them to continuously deny community journalists like Rhoda and people like to come for her, but she is out here. And it is a need. It is a need. I studied journalism twice. For them to try to act like we don't matter is a hot mess. And what the problem is because the problem is the chief wants to protect his public image. That's why he has not spoken with a lot of community journalists. That's why he has not spoken with a lot of community members. He went off on Jafari of Black Lives Matter 757 and myself at the city council meeting last week saying basically that he did not need the efforts of the community. Well, you have to eat your words, sir, because it was the community who has been providing vital, crucial evidence to you to help you with this case. And today you're slapping the community in the face once again. It is so disrespectful. He is not a community-minded leader, and we need to get him out of here. So, City of Hampton, if you're watching, we need you to exercise your rights. We need you to hold your political leaders accountable, like the mayor, like the city council, like our police chief. Black Lives Matter 757 can meet with Chief Drew. They can meet with Chief Boone.
The chief of Charlottesville. The chief of Charlottesville, Virginia. 2.5 hours away.
2.5 hours away in one of the most racist areas of Virginia. We can get them on the phone anytime. We cannot get this man on the phone to speak to us. Despite him lying at the city council meeting, saying that he has spoken to us, but we're just talking heads. We're just loudmouths. The loudmouths are the one who have been out here 14 days looking for Cody. And you continuously slap us in the face. Cody's sisters have been out with us, knocking on doors. The media, I won't even say the media, but the law enforcement has been acting as if the community is just, in the way. We're distractions. Cody's sisters have been knocking on doors. They cooked for us yesterday. They have been in support of the volunteers because we are the ones actually continuing to keep this story alive. If it was up to the chief, he would sweep it under the rug.
Guys, we just found out that Cody's father, Mr. Corey Bisbee, has asked for attorney twice. What was the date? Wait again a minute.
February 1st.
February 1st, he asked for attorney.
At 4:03 and 4:21 or something
At 4:03 and 4:21.
Early morning.
Early in the morning, he did ask for attorney, guys. This is what you call whitewash right here. This is a perfect example of whitewash. How this black man is disrespecting me. I done stood on the side of the ATF, the FBI, the chief of police, all like Safari, all throughout the 757. For them to personally invite me to this press conference, I'm home. They emailed me, they inboxed me to come to this press conference. They gave me the wrong time. Then they told me they told me I couldn't go live, but I can interview afterwards. My question is, why are you playing games with me? Why do the city of Hampton continue to discriminate against me? Right now, I am being discriminated against because I am a news entity out of Norfolk, Virginia, black owned and black operated. I am being discriminated against for the third time in the city of Hampton, Virginia, for not recognizing my licensed entity from out of Norfolk, Virginia. I am a licensed registered business operated as a news entity straight out of Norfolk, Virginia. My news entity, you can check my business license with the city of Norfolk right now, is called Rhoda Young Live Communication. Okay, guys, for them to deny me access to the press conference is to spit in my face. It's the same way they denied baby Cody, father Corey, the right to an attorney. This chief right now is controlling the narrative of what y'all see inside of this press conference. The only reason he have and questions. The only reason he had Channel 10, 3, and Channel 13 News there, and not me, because they already scripted on what questions to ask him, and they're going to also make sure they sugar his shits with some sprinkle with some sugar, his shits. Okay, they don't want the real questions to be asked, but they messed up when they invited me here because I was never coming. I wouldn't have knew about this press conference until it was too late. So my question to the public information officer who contacted me via instant messenger: why did you invite me here? Why did you give me the building number? Why did you give me the phone number? Tell me, call you when I'm downstairs. Why when I came in the building? Wait again a minute. Would you like to speak? What did you hear?
So actually when she came in the building, he said he didn't even say anything to us. He just said, "Hey, Rhoda, I'm coming down. Give me a minute." He spoke as if he was doing something and he was coming right down. But lo and behold, he went up there and they actually started having a conference, a live conference.
Let me ask you, he yelled from the balcony upstairs. When he acknowledged me, did that let you know that he already knew I was coming?
Absolutely, correct. He knew that she was coming. He knew her voice. He said her name and everything and told her that he was coming down to get her once he's done doing what he's doing. But I guess he's still doing what he's doing because he hasn't came yet.
Yeah, and he started the press conference, guys. So we need to do a call for I want to do a call, guys, for the chief of police of Hampton, Virginia badge. We will start a petition that we have his badge removed because of the fact that he can't be trusted. We do not need no chief of police in the city of Hampton, Virginia. That's not going to be fair across the board or any city. His badge, we're going to start a petition to have his badge removed. Well, first of all, disrespecting me, him and his this city of Hampton more than 3 times. I want his badge removed because of the fact that he denied Cody's father the right to attorney, and he knew he did. That's a civil lawsuit right there. He knew he denied that man attorney. I was out here today, his attorney and his sister sat in his very lobby asking to speak to their client, and they denied him access to attorney. Regardless of what y'all think about him, this man is innocent until proven guilty. And also the chief of police lied on videotape. I want his badge for allowing his police department to deny me access to that news conference that every other news entity is at. I want his badge because we don't know how many more black people he have locked up because of his male chauvinist ways. I want his badge because nobody should be in law enforcement that we cannot trust. Because the question is, which one of us will be next and be his next victim? I want his badge because he went to sleep on multitudes of nights, and knowing that man was denied his rights inside of Hampton, Virginia Police Department, and he slept well. I want his badge because another black man ain't gonna never stand up in our face and think they can do whatever they want to do to us. I want to ask him one question. Have he ever seen an asshole wrapped in plastic? Guess what? Chief of Police of Hampton, Virginia, look at your driver's license. You the asshole.
Oh! So they
you
live.
heard it here first.
They heard it here first. So they still live. So just another thing. So we're gonna take it to the next level now. And after we leave here, we're gonna take down the phone number of the chief, and we're gonna make sure y'all blow that up. We're gonna take down the email number of the city officials and make sure y'all blow that up. Any type of, and I'm saying that the meetings that they having right now, we're gonna blow that up. So you want a distraction? You gonna get a distraction. So this is week 2, day 1. So it's been 15 days that we have been searching for Cody Bigsby. And they say they have him in the arrest bond. His sisters have been out with us. Everybody was asking where his family been. They haven't been able to contact him. So they have botched this entire investigation. They want to make it seem as if we are the bad guys, and now they're trying to stay tight-lipped. But they don't understand that the ignored is the voice of the riot. The riot is the voice of the unheard, or the voice of the ignored. So when people start turning up because they don't understand that if you bring your child here, you just have to put yourself in the shoes of this family. Say, for instance, that you have a 4-year-old missing. Say, for instance, that you would think that the law enforcement and everybody is doing everything in their power to find this 4-year-old. Then come to find out the individuals that have been trying to help been turned away. The individuals that are trying to spread the message been turned away. We've been out there, like I said, we humble. We're saying we're not doing this for clout. We're not doing this to chase. We've been out here for 6 hours a day for the last 14 days searching in the woods. I'm talking about people got injuries to their eyes from sticky bras, people falling in sinkholes, and all types of other stuff, and just doing what we can to make sure that we find him. So we need to make sure that we flood the Hampton Police's phone lines. We need to make sure that we flood the city council's emails and phone lines, because there's a 4-year-old missing. If you have a child that goes to Hampton University and you're sending your child here from out of state, Hampton, Virginia is not safe. So y'all do not need to enroll in Hampton University. If you're thinking about having a concert at the Hampton Roads Convention Center or the Hampton Coliseum, do not have it there, because you are not safe. If you go missing like Choli and her child did, they will drop the ball on you being searched. They will turn away citizens from searching for you, and then they will try to make it seem like individuals trying to actually search for you are the problem, when in fact they're the problem. They got dental, they got 401k, they got health care. We are out here searching off of the grit. We out here going off of what we believe, and they're not even telling us anything. Once we find something and call them, they clear us from the scene. This has happened at least 3 times. All the new evidence was found by citizens. You know who they inbox about it? Us.
Oh, he gonna say, oh, go back up us.
Go. Come and go.
He went upstairs.
Yo, so Safari from Black Matters just ran upstairs to go. He's not playing no games. Like, he's upset and he's serious, and he has a reason to do. I tried to do Morse code on the door. What they have done is they use people platform to get information that they wanted. And then
He's at Georgia City. We see him. Jafari went in the meeting. He went up in there.
now that they don't need it. Yeah. And they actually coming out.
Oh.
They coming out.
They coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the police. Look.
Yeah, they actually going.
Oh my God! Why he going there?
Yeah. He actually went in. They
Oh my God!
Can you see my head?
He went. Oh my God! He going up there. What's going on? What's going on? What happened?
The problem is I want to protect the chief public image, but you about to lose his job.
They asked us to stay here. They asked us to stay right here. They asked us. I haven't did anything. The PIO asked us to stay here.
But so come outside. Step outside.
But the PIO asked me to wait right here for him.
I understand that.
It was them now. I won't
I
lie.
know. Just step outside, and I'll make sure Sergeant Williams comes home.
But it's cold outside. He called me from Virginia Beach. No, but he told the man. I got him on camera. He just asked me to stay right here. Who are you, sir? They just asked me. Hey, they just asked me to wait. They called
Yes.
me. They invited me here.
Please wait here. We will speak with you shortly. I assure you of that. Remain patient. We'll bring someone.
Can you tell me why y'all didn't let me in? And I'm a news reporter as well.
We'll send someone down for you shortly. I believe we will have that discussion as soon as you get upstairs. Please wait.
I'm gonna get upstairs after the press conference.
Please wait here. I assure you we'll speak with you.
After the press conference. Thank you.
What I tell you,
Yes, ma'am.
don't be loud,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So when you talking into your camera,
And you don't go. Yes, ma'am.
you got me?
Got you. I like you look good too, girl. You look, look. Got the red going on. You got it going on. Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I was informed, guys, they said yes, I could stay in their building. Yes, they know I'm downstairs, and they said that they gonna invite me upstairs after the press conference is over with. So guess what? I was not good enough to go to the press conference that they invited me to. They want me to come up there after the press conference is over with. How disrespectful is that? Y'all see it here first before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News, where racism is still alive and well here at Hampton Police Department, where Rhoda Young Life was denied access to a press conference that she had all rights to be in. And to make it sad, to add sugar on top of shit, they invited me here. I was laying in my bed asleep. I got up. I was excited. I put makeup on. I had a suit. I had everything I was going to work. So I found out the time they invited me here was the wrong time. Then they let Wavy News 10 get the breaking news. They let Channel 3 and also they let Channel 13 News. They denied me access to the press conference. Discrimination at its finest. It's nothing they can say to me. They have proven to me all they need to prove to me. They don't respect the fact that I work hard in these streets. And I work hard voluntarily without no pay. I don't get paid to do what I do. But I am the voice for the community. I am the one to get y'all the story. Their press conference gonna be shut up and edited up and everything. They denied y'all the truth. They denied y'all the real answers that y'all deserve to know. Why did they invite me here is the question. Why did they deny me the access to go to the press conference when you called me from home to come here? Am I going to be placed under arrest in a couple of minutes? Did I do something to impede on the investigation of baby Cody sharing his story? What did I do? I try to keep it professional. I try to stay out of it until breaking news came my way. But guys, I am not respected in the city of Hampton, Virginia as a news reporter out of all 7 cities. Is the press conference still going on? Yeah, come on, sweetie.
I believe the conference might have wrapped up, but he might be taking questions from the news outlets. You know, when they at the end they just answer questions.
They want to tell me come upstairs. How you doing? Hey.
So my sister said Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany.
Shout out to Tiffany.
She loves some Rhoda. We love Rhoda.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Not only was I discriminated against, guys, I want y'all to understand this is not just about me. This is about they denied over 2,300 people access to what's going on inside the news conference. They denied all of us access to the news conference. They controlled the narrative. They owe me a check. Can you tell the chief I said write a check and leave it blank? I'll put the amount in it. I'm going to Young Life where I will be filing discrimination lawsuits against the city of Hampton, Virginia for denying me access to this news conference here in Hampton, Virginia. Can you ask your chief to cut me a check and just leave it blank? I'll put the amount how much I want for the settlement of discriminating against me here. Thank you. Amina Martina Willard, you said you like suing the police department. Well, here's a lawsuit for you. Somebody call my attorney, Amina Martina Willard. Somebody contact Mr. Carlos Howard. Somebody contact Mr. Bray from Hampton, Virginia, and let them know we do have a major lawsuit that we will be filing charges on here out of Hampton, Virginia. Where they want it? Right now, they are looking for someone to place under arrest because of the fact that people are bitter. People are angry. Yes, y'all denied us, but like they denied baby Cody's father. I'm not loud. I gotta whisper. I can't. That's my inside voice. I gotta talk. I can't just be quiet. I gotta talk to Bill. I know, but this is my inside voice. Okay, okay, how about this? Anything other than this, I'm gonna need a glass of water because I'll be straining my throat. Yeah, because I'll be straining my throat trying to hold my voice down. Thank you, because this is my regular voice right now. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm not mad at you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna try to get some water because my throat trying to hold my voice down. It's gonna be hard for me because my voice is elevated a little bit. I'm on live. With that being said, anywho, so right now they're looking to lock somebody up. They're looking to file charges on another innocent person here in Hampton, Virginia. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, guys. They're so nice to bring us this water. Lord, hope it's like. Lord, he telling me come upstairs. First conference over with.
Yeah.
Before we go up, can you tell me why I was doing that? Why am I going up there? Can you tell me the reason? What's the purpose of me going up there?
For the chief said he would give you an exclusive interview.
I missed the interview.
You didn't miss the interview. That's the reason why we said that we set it up for you.
I know, but all the news stations have everything they need to know. So like, I should have been a part of the press conference.
Okay. So you don't want to go up?
If everybody knows, it's already been aired. It's already been aired. I missed everything. It's already been aired.
Okay.
It's nothing I can get exclusive that's already been aired.
Okay.
Can you ask him why did he deny me access to the press conference? Can you ask him why he denied me access to the press conference? They think I want an exclusive interview after they already did the press conference. Why would I want an exclusive interview and you talk to everybody? I don't want to talk to him. He just blocked me out of the whole press conference. Exclusive interview. Why would I want an exclusive interview when you don't give the white folks the interview? How is my interview exclusive? They said the word exclusive is an interview. Exclusive interview is an interview that no one already heard. It's not exclusive. Do you think I'm stupid? Do I look dumb? I get out. Because y'all think I'm dumb. I may be black, I may not graduate high school, but I ain't that stupid that I don't know what the word exclusive means. Open the door for me, sir, please. I don't know how to. Because y'all think I'm stupid. I'm doing my best. I know how. Because I know y'all want to arrest me. I know the damn word exclusive mean. Exclusive mean something somebody ain't had yet. The hell with y'all. Exclusive. And then they snuck the news people out the back door. They gonna tell me exclusive interview. How is it exclusive when you already told them white KKKs? They gonna block me out. I hate all y'all. No, that's the lawyer.
Whoever he is, he's important. That's why they're around him. I just got the
That's
mayor.
the lawyer.
I had the mayor running.
Oh, you had the mayor? Fuck the interview. Stop talking on top of me. Hey, can we get an interview for you since they already had the exclusive interview? How you feel about them keeping me out of here and not allowing me inside the interview so that the public can find out what really happened to your client? How do you? Yeah, that's his lawyer. How do you feel that I have over 10,000 people right now watching live that wanted to know what did Hampton police do wrong to your client and they kept me outside? But let me tell you this: they invited me here and then kept me out of the meeting to see what happened to your client. How you feel about that? They denied the public access to what happened.
Well, I will say that I was not present for the press hearing. Unfortunately, I had a court appearance that I needed to be at. I don't know anything about what press personnel they allowed into that press conference here just now. Unfortunately, I do have another court appearance I need to be getting to.
How do you feel that they said that they twice your client asked for a lawyer and he was denied attorney?
Certainly, Mr. Bigsby told me that, and I immediately came to everyone with that information. I'm certainly happy that that's been borne out, and more happy, especially that the police department has done a very good job of reviewing these materials as soon as we brought up the possibility that a mistake might have been made, and that they reviewed those materials on their own, and that when an issue became apparent, the chief immediately came forward.
Don't take up for him. I'm not gonna let you take. Don't take up for him. The chief has been absolutely in charge of this case. The chief knew that they violated your client's right. The chief knew that denied you seeing your client because I was here with you on that day when you tried to get in there to see your client. Don't take up for the chief. The chief will lock that black man up if it was not for you. If he didn't have a lawyer, they'll hang his ass on the cross. I just want you to know that.
The video recording.
And if they didn't have the video recording, they would have did it. You asked the chief on that day. Don't take up for these people. We tired now. We tired of it.
The chief was told by all of his detectives that that Mr. Bigsby had not asked for an attorney. Then the chief requested to remain silent.
Then the chief did to fire all of those people that interviewed that man that asked for when he asked for an attorney. Then the chief, you should ask that the chief fire everyone that interviewed him.
And that means that the chief doesn't speak prematurely then, because if he's having a news conference, he needs to have the facts standing in front of him. So if he should have, why is he going to go based upon what somebody said and then sit up there and say, oh no, he didn't ask, and then he said arrested.
So when there are obvious coming home. Where's Corey Bigsby get out of jail?
Corey Bigsby,
not aggressive towards you.
Of course not. Mr. Bigsby has his next bond hearing on the 25th, and obviously that this has come forward, I anticipate will impact what is going on with that. Again, Mr. Bigsby can best be supported by the continued support of the public in the search for his son.
How can we trust the Hampton Police Department when they openly denies people of their legal rights, which is access to attorney? How can we trust the Hampton Police Department?
Well, I'm very interested in how the community has come together to support this family in trying to locate their son, both in conjunction with and independently from the Hampton Police Department. The best way the community can support Mr. Bigsby is to continue the work that needs to be done in terms of.
Are you afraid to fight Hampton Police Department? We're gonna need somebody that's willing to fight this. Win, lose, or draw. Are you willing to stand up and fight Hampton Police Department?
Police Department to make sure.
We're gonna make sure that your officers, you need something. Y'all make sure y'all get it. Don't be trying to be free. The constellation is probably called. Make sure y'all come ready to pay. If y'all have any criminal issues, y'all see that they will drop the ball, and that's how people really end up losing cases. The law enforcement drops the ball, the Commonwealth Attorney drops the ball. That's why you have lawyers in your corner. It's unfortunate that's needed.
You see, I want you to say this too. Go ahead.
When mistakes happen, and they do,
Okay.
police are humans. They make errors like everybody else. It is a defense attorney's job to ensure that our clients' rights are preserved and everybody gets a fair shake out of this justice system. Mr. Bixby, guys, I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Have
Thank
a wonderful day.
Guys, I am so bitter. I am so bitter and I'm so angry. I hate the Hampton police chief. They said they were going to give me a exclusive interview. They're going to wait till after the press conference, after they told all these white people what happened. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm just tired. Like, they called me out here. Like, it was very disrespectful. Yeah, it was just very Hey, my love. Thank you. I'm just tired. It's okay.
I'm really sorry. It's important for you to know. It's important for people to call it out. It's Rhoda, not Rhonda.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the support.
Thank you. Guys, I'm tired. That's why I choose to stay away from these situations. Like, that was like just so disrespectful to call me at home and tell me you were going to give me an exclusive interview. And then when I get here, you lock me out of the press conference. And then sit in my face and I'm stupid. They're going to tell me after the press conference is over with, come upstairs. I said, for what? Your exclusive interview. No, it's not exclusive once you gave it away. How can it be exclusive? It's not exclusive. Am I stupid, Sherelle? No. Was I wrong for not going up there? And then they told me I couldn't videotape. How can you tell me when I come upstairs, okay, you got to do what we told you to do? I had to go upstairs under conditions. I had my eyelash. I had to go upstairs under conditions. You heard him say to me. Remember what we talked about? They talked to me out silly off the fucking color purple. You remember what we talked about? Yes. No, they did. They came out. No, they came out and told me, listen, Terrell. They said, remember what we talked about? You can't turn your camera on. But why these white people had the right to have their camera on? Yeah, everybody came out. The meeting was white. Why I can't? I'm getting an exclusive interview, but I can't videotape you. What is exclusive about that? What the fuck is it that I want to talk to you about? This is discrimination at its best. And that's why I told them, Terrell. That's why I break it down to my people. Y'all keep thinking white people the only one racist. Black people are just as racist against their own damn kind than white people is. You get a white man, a black man, a little bit of power, and he'll give you his ass to kiss. At least a white man gonna tell you straight up in his face, kiss his ass, what it is. This is what these black Jews do to you. I think we should leave these ugly people alone. They clowns. They for booze. They don't deserve our energy.
Right. So, boom, with that, tomorrow we searching starting at 12 from Cody Bigsby. That's the plan. That's the focus. That's what we're doing. They showed us who they are. That's why we are Cody's voice. It's up to us to find Cody. So if you got friends in North Carolina, you got friends in South Carolina, you got friends in Richmond, you got friends in Maryland, you got friends in D.C., Pennsylvania, anywhere all up and down the East Coast. Because at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, we have to find Cody. Bring Cody home. We had to activate the Cody Bigsby alert. So if a 4-year-old goes missing, we'll be notified 2 weeks ago as opposed to now. Ashanti Billy went missing, local law enforcement dropped the ball. Cody Bigsby is missing, local law enforcement dropped the ball. When baby Noah, a white baby, went missing, the world knew about it. Now, 4-year-old black Cody Bigsby is missing, only 3 news stations know about it. And then when Choli and her daughter went missing, guess what? The same 3 news knew about it. And guess what? We still haven't found them 3 years later. So Hampton, Virginia is a hub for missing people. If you go missing, this is what you will get. This is not us just saying it. This is what we're being shown. So if you go missing in Hampton, this is what you can expect. If somebody kidnaps you, abducts you, you go missing, or you have a mentally ill individual going missing, this is what you can expect. You can expect to have to lean on the community for your help. Calling 911 won't get you nothing. This is what you get. This is why we're out here. This is why we're so angry. This is why we do too much. Because this motherfucking shit right here. We email, we text, we call. This is what happens after all three of those methods fail continuously for 2 weeks in 1 day.
But see, it's so distracted. Like, so don't get distracted, y'all. Like, don't get distracted. Black Lives Matter and Rhoda, because when they stuff that they're doing what we allow them to do to us. So don't get distracted. Stay on course. Continue to search for Cody. Continue to promote. Continue to put it out there, and do what you can do. Things that we can't handle, we give it to God and let Him handle it. Like, I understand you upset because He really played you. He did. That's no lie, and I know and I understand that your feelings are hurt. But continue to do what you do, and continue to do it from your heart. Like, God's gonna make a way. Things are gonna continue to open up. People are intimidated by certain people, and that's just what it is. He used the platform to get what he wanted, get what he wanted, and now he's getting all this national exposure, and everybody, the whole world is seeing that
He dropped the ball.
Like, he violated this man's rights. Yes. Do we believe he did something? Yes. Do we know what he did? No. But at the end of the day, this man could possibly go home on a technicality. Because they were so.
I'm here on this live, so I'm just gonna speak my piece. I am only here to search for Cody, and that's it. I don't know what's going on between it because, like I said, it is circumstances that could have happened. Right. We don't know what happened, right. And the fact that this father's been locked away for 2.5 weeks. Y'all tell me how you feel if your child was missing and you couldn't get to him, you couldn't look for him, and you calling the police led to you being locked up. Just like calling the police could lead to you being shot. You calling the police because somebody in your family is having a mental breakdown and they come and shoot them like they did in Norfolk with David Latham. Your family member is having some type of crisis and you calling the police thinking they're going to help things better, and your family member ends up dead. Like, this is real shit. Like, this is not no game. Like, this is 2022 Black History Month. This is still happening. Like, we might not be getting bit by dogs. We might not be getting hoes sprayed on us or whatever. But it's a different time for a different way. During the slavery era, they got their teeth knocked out for talking too much. They had to be force-fed food when they want to eat, when they want to starve themselves because they'd rather be dead than be in bondage. After that, the civil rights movement came. When you go sit down at a white person's sit-in and you got milkshake dumped on your head. You have a cigarette put out on you and all that. And so now here we are in 2022 where, we gave them their freedom, but they lock you out the press conference. But when you sit up here looking for a 4-year-old, they want to tell you they don't need your help. They only need 50 people, 50 people to search for an area that has over 200,000 people in it. Over a 10-mile circle of square radius. I don't know if you know much about your demographic, geographic, but a 10-mile radius in itself. We've been searching for 2 weeks, and we still barely got outside 1-mile radius because we're here missing. And we have search parties of 50 and 60 people. We got to work with the daylight we got. We got to work with a little bit of materials that we got. We got to work with a little bit of experience that we got. The people that can come out, they're not working. The people that's coming out got volunteering their time. They coming during shifts. They coming on their lunch break. You know what I'm saying? They're coming after they get off work. They coming with their kids. They're not even leaving their kids at home. It's little kids looking for a little kid, yo. This shit is fucking hey.
I would like to say, guys, I'm bitter, I'm angry, and I'm also hurt. No, I didn't go to school, but I was taught that experience is a teacher. I have been beating these streets over 5 years, non-stop, non-payment, not getting paid by no one. And sometimes Facebook may send me $300, $400, $500. They may send me $2,000. Most of the time, they don't give me nothing. I have did what I have done all these years because I really do care. And for them to do what they have done to me today really hurt me in the inside. I know I wear my feelings on my sleeve and I'm always sensitive, but I'm always been attacked. I'm always been attacked because I'm a Black journalist, because I care for my people. You know how proud those white folks right now, sitting in those news calls, Wavy 10, Channel 3, Channel 13 News. Do you know how they're laughing at me? How they say she your ass up in that news conference this time? Do you know how embarrassing and disrespectful it is to my brand? that they did me like that after they asked me to come out? Do you know that they made a fashion statement? Do you know? Do you know what they have done? Then y'all wonder why we are so why we so mean and hateful people. We've always been discriminated against and disrespected. Like, yo, how you gonna play with me and tell me come up there after a press conference and get an exclusive interview with the chief of police, but I can't turn my camera on? Remember what we talk about? Like I'm silly off Color Purple. I'm the next motherfucking millionaire here in the 757, and I will be suing Hampton Police Department for failure to recognize me and allow me inside of that meeting as a news entity. I'm gonna file lawsuit against them for discriminating against me. That's what I'm gonna file. Because the same way Waiver 10, 3, and 13 was in there, I'm supposed to be allowed in. And don't forget, they invited me over here. I don't get out of bed this time of day. So I will be filing a lawsuit. I will be filing charges against them. Because I'm gonna show people stop playing with me. I deserve to be respected. And if it taking money out there, so promote your life. But this was the last time. It's spit in my face. The last time. This is the last time anybody make me cry. This is the last time anybody make me want to stop doing what I'm doing. This is it. I'm going, guys. I didn't come over here for this. I didn't come over here for this. Now the white folks have it. China 10, you happy, motherfuckers? Are you happy? Like your secretary said. Remember the phone call for China 10? They secretary said, she's stupid. She's stupid. China 10 secretary called me stupid. Now Hampton, Virginia has made me look stupid. Now all these clowns and coons can get along together and go back to the newsroom and laugh about she didn't get in there then. She didn't get in there that time. So Hampton, Virginia, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for discriminating against me. Because me and my friends need to laugh at y'all too. And take some money out y'all pockets.
With that being said, if nothing else, the reason why we out here, we got another search tomorrow. We're going to be out there at 12 o'clock, Camp Cody, by the Buckrow Sports Complex. We're going to start from there. The reason why we start from there is because we want to feel Cody's energy. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of people reaching out and what they think may happen. We encourage you to come out and join us in the search because it's hard for us to be out there searching. Yes, we see your comments, but it's hard for us to go from searching where we at, where we put out a plan the day before, we map it out with everybody, and then the next day we come out and be like, all right, we're going to hit this, this, and this because we know what we hit. So even if you just hit us up and just ask us what we already hit, if you want to go out on your own, if you don't want to come with our group, we may be called Black Lives Matter, 757 as it's known, but BLM 757 stands for Be Like Malcolm, Be Like Martin. Change may take 7 days, 5 years, or 7 centuries, but change will come. We are all-inclusive movement. We are not affiliated with the National. We don't have a $9 million mansion. What we go off of is the community. When we come out, it's because the community keeps hitting us up. It's because they inbox us. It's because they tag us. It's because they call our phones. They email us. And so when we come out when the community asks to. A moment before that. So then that, we don't have that. Here I'm having this right here on my chest. So I want to make sure we keep it not here. This is Cody. This is a 4-year-old. He's missing, y'all. So this is our call to you. We want to make this a national search here locally first. So if at your own home, if you could, go 100 yards backwards in your backyard. If you could go 100 yards to the left of your house. If you go 100 yards to the right of your house. If you go 100 yards in front of your house and search for Cody, we would greatly appreciate you. If you can't join the search, just in your own place. Even if you live in an apartment, a condo, I don't care if you're condominiums, I don't care if you live on the beach, wherever you live in 757 right now, Gloucester, Hampton, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Hampton, Newport News, anywhere, Yorktown, wherever you're at in the 757, please just look wherever you're at, because that's just how we're going to find them. At the end of the day, whatever the fuck song, show or pony show they got going on, there's still a 4-year-old missing. And until he's no longer missing, until his family has him back at home, somebody could have him abducted. How we know? We don't know because this whole time.
You did a good job. When they gave up, you didn't give up. You kept on kicking and you kept on pushing. I've been watching you. And a lot of people don't like a lot of things that we both do. But one thing we do it from our heart. Because it took a lot for you to be out there in that cold, like rain and everything. You kept pushing regardless when they gave up. So I want to give you kudos, accolades. If nobody else gave you kudos, accolades, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the way you stay hard, you stay firm on what you believe in. I want you to keep up the good work, okay? And I love you.
I let y'all know it's not me. You know, I'm not searching by myself. Like Camp Cody, it's a real thing. If I can swing this around, y'all can see right here, this Miss Mahogany. She been making sure that she hold down the canvas team. They knocking on doors. This Miss Page, she been holding down the daggone tent. So when we leave the tent, if you come to the tent and you wondering where we at, they gonna tell you where we at. We got water out there. We got coffee.
Okay, y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Subscribe, like. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you feel about it. Right now, I'm not going to give any inputs on it because it's happening across the world. You know, it's happening right here. So just let me know what y'all think about that. It's a sad situation. You know, it's very sad. Little 4-year-old Cody is still missing, and they act like they just don't care. You know, that's bad. And the dad is locked up, and it's just bad. So I'm gonna post this live, and y'all watch it. Check it out. Leave a comment. Let me know. Leave your input, or let me know what you feel about it. How you feel about it. Like I said, I have no input to put in it. How I feel about it right now. I'd rather not say. But like I said, stuff like that is happening all across the world. We just have to learn how to stand up and fight back. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are scared to fight back just because they wear a badge, but we got rights too. Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? So we have our rights to do, say what we feel, say what's on our mind. We have our right to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's when I say fight, I don't mean shoot, do that, but we have our legal way of fighting back. So I can kind of agree with Rhoda on what she's saying. And that was very hurt for her to get the call to come down there, but then they don't want her to come up until after it's over with. That's some crazy shit. That's I can see why she's so emotional right now. She is very hurt. And I've been watching Rhoda for a while, and I never seen her that hurt. I never seen her that hurt. So, like I said, y'all see this video, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It's a support, just like she said. Us black people have to stick together. We have to stick together. We got to stop killing each other. We got to stop doing that, man. We got to stop. We got to start pulling together. That's why world like it is. You know, people dying every day. We losing loved ones. We got to learn how to pull together. We got to learn how to fight. You know. But that's all I have to say about this. I just really come on tonight because I wanted you guys to see that. And if you watch it, I appreciate it if you share it too. You know, share it to your page. It's very hurtful things. It's very hurtful to see what's going on like that. And it's not only just happening here in Mississippi. It's happened. I've had something to really happen like that toward my family. I won't call no name and I won't go into it, but it had to do with discrimination. It had a lot to do with that with my family. And so, like I said, it's happening all across the world. But we're going to keep each other in prayer. We're going to pray for each other. We're going to pray for Hampton, Virginia. Let's pray for even the police that's in Hampton, Virginia. you know. And as we pray for others, always pray for your own city. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate the one that's already subscribed to my channel. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all have a good night, blessed night. Drive safe. The ones that's out and about, be safe.